What is this?
This, my darling, is a magic box.
What's a magic box?
It's a place people came to do magic.
What are people?
People were beings that lived on Earth for many, many, many thousands of years who made magic.
Was it real magic?
It was. People couldn't help but be magicians because they were a part of the greatest trick ever done. Existence. A trick so good, people never really figured out how it worked.
So what happened to them?
Well, there's magic that heals, and there's magic that harms. Some illusions reveal the truth while others disguise it. Over time, too many people got addicted to a very simple but very compelling illusion called money.
What's that?
Money was an idea, and the trick of it was to make you believe the idea was real and had value because you could exchange it for very real things like food, water, shelter, clothes, medicine, time, pleasure, knowledge.
So I can't have food unless I have money?
That's right.
How do I get money if it's just an idea?
You work, you get paid in money.
What's work?
Every task, every service, every act became work as money controlled more and more of life on Earth. Money could make anything appear and all kinds of things disappear, like whole centuries that were lost under the spell of money as it burrowed its way deeper into the hearts and minds and decisions and dreams and fears of the nearly 8 billion people on the planet, only some of whom, a very few, who could actually control the money itself.
But what if I couldn't get money?
If you wanted to live, you had to.
That sounds barbaric.
It is. Money became people's greatest wound and greatest weapon. Money fracked their soil, their psyches, their spirits, their common sense. And as money set the earth on fire, the people's wars against each other, against money, raged harder, faster, fighting to live, fighting to eat, to breathe, fighting for a chance to be seen, be heard, and rip out this idea buried so deep in their hearts that no one seemed to remember it's just a trick. And the earth fought back with the only magic the earth ever uses. Truth, my love, is the magic of undoing. The fraction of the instant when the magician palms the card you drew. Truth, my love, breaks as the last group of people ever to walk the earth come together and say, Forgive us.
For wasting our time, our precious time, being cruel when we could have been kind, for capping our imagination instead of our greed, limiting our potential instead of our violence, for mining the wrong resources, to build cages of scarcity, fear, and competition around each other and ourselves.
For cultivating selfishness when we could have planted roaring gardens big enough to sustain everyone and everything
Here.
in the chambers of our hearts and the wild places of our world.
Forgive us
for not seeing that our bodies are but borrowed from the very stuff of galaxies.
If we are to live,
If we are to discover what it means to live,
We must come together now and forever to
Abolish money.
To abolish the systems of money, the prisons, the symbols, the armies, the weapons, and the forces that uphold the belief, the worship, and the very idea of money.
and
hereby howl
That no one being's value, ability, and right to live and flourish may ever be determined by its capacity to earn.
For if it exists, If we are to exist, it must be known and understood that all beings and all the wild places of our world are already worthy, are already valuable, are already enough.